All right.
Oh. Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here today to review the movie Swamp Zombies. It's a locally made movie, and the guy who directed it...
Len Kabaczynski, the most prolific director in Erie, Pennsylvania. Does a lot of low-budget B-movies. His themes are always boobs and blood.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And he wrote to John, thanks for the support. Stay out of the swamp. And then he put the thing on there.
This is from 2005. He showed the second year of the Erie Horror Film Festival. And he's done a bunch of movies since then. You know, I've only seen the first few. And like this one's like pretty much like you'd see a low-budget movie at a drive-in. A lot of fun. And then I think his newest one's supposed to be a lot better. I just got to get around to watching them. I should just order a bunch of his movies. But yeah, you can see a lot of them on, I think, Amazon Prime or rent them on YouTube.
That's cool. Yeah, they remind me a lot of like...
well, I should probably talk about what it's about, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you keep going.
Well, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, they were like saying, like, reminiscent of, like, in the 80s, you know, the golden age where, like, they'd have, like, smaller film independents, they could make, like, their own shot-on-video horror films, just like movies like Boarding House, which actually played in some theaters, and it was actually on sneak previews. They put it on The Dogs of the Week, of course, and the tagline was, "Where the rent won't kill you, but something else will." And movies like Black Devil Doll from Hell, Sledgehammer, not the song or the TV show, but the horror film. I've rarely seen horror film. That's on YouTube. Movies like that, like Wizard did some movies like Dream Maniac and Breeders and films like that. I mean, there's a whole bunch of... And this one is like 2005, bringing back that 80s vibe. And it has adult film star Jasmine St. Clair and professional wrestler the Blue Meanie in there, along with Shannon Solo.
Right.
From the local station. And I mean, it's really a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. You know, and they talk about like they have the experimentation where trying to bring the dead back to life, and they dump them in the swamp. And of course, things go wrong. They have like a bunch of kids staying on overnight, doing like getting like samples for the swamp for analysis and stuff. Cause we did something like that in 7th or 8th grade. They had like a swamp out there. We went outside and we collected samples, water samples, and we viewed them under a microscope. They had like different animals, including the cyclops, not the thing I make with the bread with egg in there, but like some creature that looks like a carrot that had like little thing and a big eye right there. That I always thought that thing looked neat.
Right.
And we had to draw pictures of all the things we found, but I thought that was the neatest one. And I really liked the movie. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's not horror as much as an action film with some horror elements. Yeah. Most of his Len's movies are action. And, filmed in around Erie, PA. And, they can be a lot of fun. His production company is Killer Wolf Films, so you can check them out on Facebook, too. He's got a Facebook page you can like. But, yeah, if you're looking for some good low-budget movies, of course, I don't know if you like them or not. Some people do, some people don't. But they can be a lot of fun. Yeah. But Swamp Zombies, a lot of us think when it first came out of like a B-movie drive-in movie, and yeah, it's fun. You can tell it's his first film. There's a lot of rough stuff to it, but it's worth checking out.
Yeah. Well, reminiscent of movies like Zombie 90 or like the violent shit movies, or like video violence and stuff like that. I mean, it's really good. I give it an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. And for Art Nina, dedicate you, could you mention on the live stream says I said we were watching that and he asking why we thought of it, so I'd give you a little shout out. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So what do you think, John?
Oh yeah, it's great. I've known Len for years now. I even helped him out in this one movie. I think it was, I believe, Hellcat's Revenge, where he was shooting at. He wanted to shoot at the Erie County morgue. And because as vice president of the Northwestern PA Film Office, and I'm still a little bit associated with them, he I guess I think he was hemming and hawing about it, but then the one lady that works with him says, just get a hold of those guys. That's what they're there for. So Len, he's never really needed anybody. It seems like he's always been on his own. But then he contacted me on Facebook the one time, sent me a private message. Said, "Well, I'm going out of town. Going to my family camp, but I'll check it out when I get back." So once I got back, I called, and it's like, you never know how things are going to go. So I called up the Erie County Morgue and explain who I am. I'm like, my name's John Walkins. I'm Vice President of the Northwestern PA Film Office. And I'm calling on behalf of a local director who wants to be able to film in the morgue. And she's like, oh, well, let me put the coroner on. I'm like, oh, okay. So I got to talk to the Erie County coroner. Oh, man, he was all about it. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, he says, oh, yeah, that sounds great as long as they don't interfere with are doing autopsies. I swear he said something like they do autopsies for 17 counties or something like that.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but maybe it was townships. But well, it had to be more than 17 townships because there are a lot of townships around here. But yeah, they do autopsies. So I said, oh no, he wanted to do it real early in the morning, like 6 o'clock. And they said, yeah, and I mentioned my name, what my name is, and my dad's cousin is Erie County detective. Oh yeah, so it doesn't hurt to name drop like that because my dad's cousin worked at the for the Erie County District Attorney's Office. But yeah, I mean, Lenny even invited me out to the shoot, but I'm like, 6:30 in the morning, and on a Saturday after I get done with work at night, and like, I would be a zombie. But yeah, he got in, got to shoot it. So I keep forgetting to watch it. Glenn, like I said, he's very prolific. I think what he was saying in this one video on his YouTube channel was he'll take any money he makes off of one film and use it to fund the next film. So yeah, boy, it seems like, I swear it's been like a half dozen movies in the last few years. He's just so busy. Like this year, in this spring, will be Swamp Zombies 2 coming out, and then he's got a couple more going to be in the works shortly after that. So yeah, he's awful busy, and I believe he has a regular full-time job. I forget what he does nowadays, but he used to work in TV. Not with me, but at our rivals.
Oh, okay. So I really liked it. I mean, it's really a great movie, and as far as the morgue is concerned, people are just dying to get in there.
But
I know, that's such a bad joke.
Oh yeah, Swamp Zombies 2 is called Lucky Stiffs.
Yeah, Lucky Stiffs.
Talk about cheesy humor. So Len likes some cheesy humor too.
Remind me, there was a song by Meachits called Lucky Stiffs. Oh, speaking of that, they had a lot of great music in Swamp Zombies. Lots of metal, because a lot of times horror movies and metal go hand in hand. Right. Transition between regular metal, the thrash, to like death metal. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
That's by the music. And
that's why I opened up the case and I'm like, oh, there's 2 deaths. I'm like, oh, that's right. I think he included the soundtrack, so I think I got the soundtrack. I forgot about that.
That's awesome.
It's been years since I've last watched it. I've got so many damn movies to watch. But like I said, I got to get caught up on Lens. I'll probably just order a bunch.
That's cool. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. 8 out of 10. If you like, I mean, I don't think people really remember shot on video movies that much because it was like really big in the 80s and stuff, and then it kind of like phased out, or they try to make it look like it's not shot on video, even though some of them is. But this one does definitely look shot on video. Right. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. So.
Well, I swear, like when we watched Ready Player One, some of that looked like it was video because it was grainy. But part of it was when this won't really ruin anything. They go into The Shining. And I'm wondering if they actually used footage from The Shining and placed the actors from Ready Player One into that with some animation. So I wonder if that's why it looked grainy, because they were using the actual footage.
Or maybe they were using a VHS copy.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, VHS, because it looked like it was a VHS tape they took and gave him. And also, just like... what the hell was that thing? I'm saying it was shot on iPhone. That was kind of shot on video too. But I kind of gave it a different look to it. It looked different though. I mean, it didn't look quite like Swamp Zombies.
Right.
But it has that fun, crystal clear on video look. I liked it though. I like those kind of movies.
Good.
So
Glad you enjoyed it. I thought you would.
yeah, I would. 'Cause I'm silly like that. But I mean, you know, from is that all you had to say, Joe?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. If you just like horror films and stuff, you probably like this. Yeah. So until next time, bye, please. Take care, my legion.